Hello everyone, welcome to Ljubljana, Slovenia. Beautiful, beautiful little city here in the middle of Europe. Charming castles, beautiful people, so friendly. Even if you are a tourist, they make you feel part of home. Look at the Tivoli Sport Arena, host to the 4th Junior Grand Prix in the last 7 years. We just love coming to this city for this event. We're live inside the Tivoli Arena. Hello everyone, welcome to Ljubljana. Men's short program coming up in just a few moments. A beautiful renovation in this facility. It is a cold arena. The judges here in front of me with blankets on and their heavy coats, and they do such a wonderful job in helping us get this event on the way. The first group of junior men on the ice for the short program. Let's take a look at the start order for this event.
From Italy, Raffaele Francesco Zick. From the USA, Matthew Nilsson. From Ukraine, Fedir Kulish. And from Slovakia, Lukáš Václavík.
Well, last week in Krasnoyarsk, we had a great men's event. I've talked often about the men being a little inconsistent over the past 7 years. Not last week. It was a great event. We're looking for more here in Ljubljana. Let's take a look at the officials for this event. And here's a look at the rest of our schedule for today. Obviously, the men are on the ice right now at 18:05, and move on to Saturday's schedule. Women's free skate goes tomorrow at 12 noon. That's going to be quite a battle. The top 3 skaters virtually in a tie, and that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. The free dance will go tomorrow night at 17:20, and then on Saturday, oh, sorry, we missed a day here. I think we did, or I'm totally wrong. Anyways, the free dance will finish the event at 17:20 in Ljubljana on Saturday. Let's take a look at our final competitions. We will move on to Gdansk, Poland, September 30th to October 2nd. Linz, Austria, October 7th to 9th. And, of course, the Junior and Senior Grand Prix final in Osaka, Japan, December 10th to 12th. And a look at the start order for the first group on the ice. Of course, 17 skaters, 3 groups. Group number 1 just finishing up their warm-up.
Skaters, there is 1 minute left for warming up.
Remember to follow us on social media, Facebook, ISU Figure Skate, and also on Instagram, ISU Figure Skating, YouTube, ISU Junior Grand Prix, and on Twitter at ISU_figure. Well, in our journey to get to that 100,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, we are just about 1,000 short. We were 3,000 short just about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. We thank everyone who has subscribed. And we could just get to that 100,000K before we finish the Junior Grand Prix this year. We'd greatly appreciate it. For those of you that have not signed up, we'd greatly appreciate it. If you would, you'll get, of course, notifications when we go live and also start orders and more.
Ladies and gentlemen, first to compete, representing Canada.
Well, our first competitor comes from Canada, Alec Ginsberg, 16 years old, 3rd Junior Grand Prix season, coached by Lee Barkel and Jeffrey Buttle. 66.64 personal best in Gdansk in 2019, 2 years ago. Growing a lot, gained power and speed. He'll skate as the first competitor to human.
Maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived? Some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Don't ask my opinion, don't ask me to lie, and beg for forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Oh, some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I made mistakes. I'm only human. It's all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. 'Cause I'm no prophet or Messiah. You should go looking somewhere high. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
Alec Ginsberg, Canada.
Well, I think for Alec, a lot was riding, maybe even just psychologically on that triple axle, certainly coming along really nicely. He's growing so much and just adapting to a taller body changes the timing a little bit, but there looks to be some good improvement. But tonight, that first element goes down, and then you lose maybe a little bit of confidence in the flip out on the triple toe of the combination. Let's take a look a little bit more inside this program. Great speed coming on this triple axle, great flow off the end of the edge. Everything's set up pretty nicely here, just on a lean on the landing. Look at that lean there. Not enough of the weight on top of the skate to be able to save that. Coming down for the triple Lutz. This looked okay, no problem. Reset, triple toe loop. Legs too far apart there. It didn't really bend low enough to push himself up high enough for the triple toe loop. And triple flip, no problem there. Right up into the flying sit spin here. That's into level 4 with a plus GOE. Nice, tight, perfectly centered, tiny little circles spinning. All 4 features mastered on that. And watch the sliding move here. Just a loss of a balance right there. The sliding move, especially after an ice resurfacing, is very risky. The ice is chewed up a little bit. It's a little bit more secure. But all those sliding moves can be challenging if the ice has just been redone. His personal best, 66.64 in the short program 2 years ago. I'm not sure he's going to reach that here tonight. Just going down on the axle and, of course, the Lutz as well, and just little things here and there. All part of a process. This young man won the National Novice Championship in Vancouver a number of years ago with just a perfect skate. But he's grown a lot since then and just adapting to a new body size, and takes time. Short program score is 59.90. Alec Ginsberg of Canada, first skater out in this event.
Okay, well, wait and see. Okay, but like I said, good effort.
Next to compete, representing Turkey,
Alp Aron's 18 years old, third Junior Grand Prix season, coached by Tiffany Chin. 49.40 personal best, also 2 years ago in Chelyabinsk. And Alp will skate the short program to Black Betty by Ramja.
Eren Özkan from Turkey.
Well, Aaron started out really nicely with the triple axel, but had a really messy triple loop combination. The first triple loop was okay, and then he had to do 3-turn in between, and then he had to take a decision. Do I double this loop or try the triple, not enough momentum to carry him up and around now. We'll take a look at that. It's always a split-second decision you have to make as to whether you go back up for the second triple or just double it and keep it as clean as you possibly can. It's almost instinctive. You don't have time to really think about it too much. Here's the triple axel. Let's take a look. Arms and free leg back snap way up in the air. Nice. All the way around. Gets the free leg out to stabilize the landing. Here's the triple loop. First one looks okay. Means to go up. Then says, no, I don't have enough, but had no momentum to get up into the second triple loop, which is downgraded. And then, of course, had to touch the foot down as well. So, and then triple flip a little bit later. Like to be no problem there. That's nice. And change combination's been at the end of the program into the level 4 with the plus GOE. Just the combination that caused the problem. It's always a bit challenging. You come off this, oh my gosh, it's so difficult to make a decision, to assess, do I have the momentum, do I have the speed? Fixing the hair on TV.
The short program score, please. Alp Eren Özkan from
The short program score is 56.95 for Alp Aaron.
56.95.
Second skater out, second in the short program so far.
Next, representing Italy, Raffaele Francesco.
Rafael, 15 years old, second junior Grand Prix season, coached by Eduardo de Benade. Born in Hanoi, Vietnam, 45.56 personal best in Enya Neumark 2019 skating to piano concerto trailerized.
Raffaele Francesco.
Well, no question that
Zilli,
Raphael will be
Italy.
disappointed with this, but as a coach, I'm always thinking as a coach, as I've coached for many years, I look at the abilities and the raw talent, and this young man has some. It was a shaky skate, and there's no question of that, and mistakes made, no question. But if you look past that, powerful acceleration, easy, and explosive off the takeoffs. Did fold into the rotation very tidy. Timing was a little bit off. Spins were certainly a little bit off, but you could see the spins had good positions as well, but traveling and wobbly. So it wasn't a great night, no question. Missed time right here. Look how low Raphael was to try to get up to the triple Lutz, triple toe loop. Here's the double axel, arms and free leg back nicely. No problem there. He's got a good back, and see how low he gets down in the knees. Here's the triple flip, nice and low, straight up, rotates fast. And really wonderful posture as well. So a little bit of a diamond in the rough, perhaps. I get that. And Junior, with the speed that he gained so quickly on just a few connecting steps in the step sequence, just in at a level 2, but lots of potential there. Sometimes it's really hard for a skater to see the trees through the forest because you're thinking about the mistakes that you made. And you do have to correct that, that's for sure, because you can't keep making mistakes like that and expect different results. But there's some good raw material there. And it's just experience, and more experience. He's 15 years old, so lots of time. Many lessons yet to be learned.
The short program score is Raffaele Francesco.
Short program score,
has earned
46.16. That's third in the short program so far for Raphael, and that'll put him into third place.
Next skate, representing the USA.
Well, from the United States, 18-year-old Matthew Nilsson's second Junior Grand Prix season, coached by Raphael Aratunian, 70.19 personal best 2 years ago in Courchevel. Skating to Cry to Me and Take You Down.
Don't you feel like a crying? Don't you feel like crying? Well, here I am, come on, come on. You don't ever walk alone. I see, come on, take my hand, baby, won't you walk with me? Don't you feel like
Matthew Nielsen, the United States of America.
Well, a pretty clean program for Matthew Nielsen from the United States. Personal best was 70.19. He'll just need a 59.91 to take the lead. Probably fine to score somewhere between those two. Good speed coming into this triple flip. No problem. Just a little, want to tidy those landings up a little bit. Here's the triple left triple toe loop. This is nice speed acceleration on a lean, but it has to put the hand down. That saves the combination. And then double axel a little bit later. Nice ride on that takeoff edge and good flow as well. But wanting to point the toe, stretch the free leg, improve the posture a little bit, use the hands to finish the body line of the arms. Some small details like that which will really polish things up. You see a difference. Look at two skaters doing the same elements. You're going, oh, this one looks a little nicer. It's got to do with body positions and free legs and arms and posture most of the time. But all in all, for tonight, skates a clean program. And where will that stack up at the end of the day? Well, there's 17 skaters, and Matthew's out as number 4. So certainly a while to wait.
It was better than this early. Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. I guess I just went faster. It was only like one beat though. It's technically where it's supposed to be. That was about the music. I just kind of adapted to being late.
The short program score, please. Matthew Nielsen from the USA.
The short program score for Matthew Nielsen from the United States, 65.80. And that'll put Matthew currently into first place.
And that brings him currently to the first place.
Well, from Ukraine, Fyodor Kulish, 16 years old, first Junior Grand Prix event, skating to a selection of music, Raul de Blasio.
Fedir Kulish, Ukraine.
Well, too bad about the triple Lutz going down too far forward. Triple flip was nice. Triple axel done. And some good work on the step sequence. Just a level 2 in the steps, but nice knees and deep edges. Lots of work on performance, no question, yet to come. Flying sit's been only a level 1. Same thing with the change combination spin. So lots of points missed on levels of difficulty. And that just takes a little bit more meticulous detail. There's the triple axel. A little bit on a lean, but gets that free leg back to stabilize. That's good. That's worth 7.54. There's the triple Lutz. Look how far forward, then the ice just shatters. Pick can't save it. Too far forward on that landing. Let's take a look. Watch the lean right there, and the ice just cuts away. Boot slips out. But most of the weight's got to be right on top of that foot. There's the triple flip. Beautiful. Straight up, straight down, right on top. That's the way you want to do it. Right up to the flying sit spin. This is in just a level 1, so didn't get any other features. Just upgraded to level 2. Okay, that's good. Technical panel took a look at it. Out of the 7 elements, 4 were under review. Always gives the skater a chance. It might be called at a level 1, but they re-look at it and they say, no, he got the fly or whatever it might be. So those reviews really help keep the standard throughout the event.
Ставлю на 48. Филипп, вот ты размечтался.
Привет. Скажем всей группе привет.
Скажем. Всем привет.
His personal best, don't have a personal best actually, as this was really his first, the top score, of course, 65.81. He'll need that to take over the lead. Don't think that'll happen here, but he's 16 years old. Certainly got some time on the Junior Grand Prix left, and for some growth. And you always wonder whether the skaters will move on to seniors. Juniors is certainly inclusive. A lot of skaters can come on the Junior Grand Prix. When it gets to seniors, really more on the Challenger Series. It's really hard to make the Senior Grand Prix events. Let's take a look at the short program scores. 50.82 for Fedir Kulish of Ukraine. That'll put Fedir currently into 4th place. And there's a look at your top 5 skaters so far.
Next, representing Slovakia,
Lucas, 14 years old, first Junior Grand Prix season, 2nd event, 19th in Kosice, skating to Shape of My Heart by Sting.
Lukáš Václavík, Slovakia.
Well, for 14, this young man really had the feeling of the song married into his skating. He was patient with the rhythm, had a little feeling in his choreography connected to the feeling of the song itself. Really nicely done, and a pretty good technical display as well. But just for 14, he's got a lot of maturity in his skating already, and that bodes very well as he moves forward in his career. Look at that movement. The upper body takes the time. Here's the triplets. Nice, right on top. Gets the free leg back in time to get the double toe loop done. And some nice 3 turns, good deep edges on the triple flip. That was nice. And the double axels. Watch those arms. The free leg snap up into the air. That's going to be a triple very soon. And then the change combination spin level 3. So just missing one feature at the end of the program. A good posture. And a nice freedom to his movement. Making a great effort to connect to the feeling of the music. Nice.
Šta sam 8, nemam što sam robo. Gledao sam se, vidiš.
The short program score is Lukáš Václavík from Slovakia.
Short program score, season's best, 59.10 for Lukas. A handshake in 3rd place. Nice job.
87, okay.
The following competitors may now take the ice for 6 minutes warming up. From Germany, Luca Pfeffer.
Well, there's a look at the start order for Group 2, just taking to the ice for their warm-up.
Nicholas van der Pfeiffer. From Slovenia, David Sedej. From France, François Pitou. From Czech Republic, Georgi Reshtenko. From Belarus, Vasil Barakuski has withdrawn. Skaters, there is 1 minute left for warming up.
Now up.
And there's a look at the current standings after group number 1. Number 2 just finishing up their warm-up.
Skaters, your warming up has ended. Please leave the ice. Ladies and gentlemen, first to compete.
Well, our next competitor comes from Germany, Luca Ferner, 15 years old, first Junior Grand Prix season, second event, 11th in Courchevel, week 2, coached by Florian Just and choreographed by Adam Solia, 48.39 personal best in that competition in Courchevel. Skating to Demon Dance by Parov Stellar.
California, ice cream Korea, San Antonio, Appaloosa, news, sort of loser, Machachonia, please be my Machachonia, California, ice cream Korea, San Antonio, Appaloosa, news, sort of loser, Machachonia, please be my
Luca Fünfer, Germany.
Well, that seemed to be a little bit better performance than in Courchevel. His personal best course in that competition, 48.39. And look pretty pleased coming off the ice, so we'll take a look at some of the elements. Good flow coming up over the pick, nice and straight and fast in the air. Really nice combination, beautiful. Triple toe loop will be on the back end of that soon, that's for sure. And there's the triple flip. Again, it's nicely centered in the air. There's no lean. Oh, a little loss of balance there, but no lean in the air. Here's the double axel. Good, nice. So 3 solid jumping passes and change combination spin at the end of the program. Level 2, so missing some features there. A little bit of traveling you can see as well, so minus GOE. Lots of work on expression to do. It's what I often mention. It's very difficult. I won't say difficult, but challenging for the young men. Focus on the jumps, get the points. Those are guaranteed points for sure. And performance, always a little shy maybe early on in your development stages and juniors, and hard to sort of bury your soul out in a program. I remember what it was like. It was so shy and so difficult to do, and not sure how it really looked, but you knew it felt weird. And so it's a growing thing, maturing item, and takes time to learn how to perform at a high level. Season's best 49.44 for Luca, and that will put Luca Firner of Germany into 6th place.
Ja, das sind halt die Pirouetten noch, ne?
Aber gesteigert für Courchevel schon wieder.
Next will be representing the Republic of South Africa, Nicholas van der Pijver.
Nicholas, 16 years old, first Junior Grand Prix or any international event, coached by Lisa Stingent. Born in Cape Town. Skating the short program here to Hall of Fame by the script.
Nicholas van der Heuvel, Republic of South Africa.
Well, you could see a really nice smile by Nicholas at the end of the program, saying, okay, that's okay. I like that. You could see a passion when he skated. It's natural. It's in the soul. When the music comes on, he just goes. Very, very powerful. And when that power is applied with really solid technique, he's going to fly. And you can see really is he was going to try triple Sacco. This doubled on the takeoff too far forward, and they get somehow into a double toe loop after to save that combination. So great work at being patient. And there's the double flip, no problem, good strength. You want to stretch the free leg out, tidy the upper body a little bit in regards to posture. Here's the double axel, arms back, pulls them way up in the air. Certainly want to get the legs tighter and closer so you'll rotate faster. Strong enough to get high enough, but the rotation's a little bit slower. Going to want to speed that up. There's a look at the change combination spin level 3 at the end of the program. Nice work. And there you go. Nod of approval. Enjoying the experience of competing here at the Junior Grand Prix. Great job.
Hey, look at me. I know. That's cool. That's cool. Just decent, except for this.
Oh, it's great to see skaters coming from the Republic of South Africa. We've had a number of skaters over the years in the Junior Grand Prix, and would really love to have more. I think there was one Junior Grand Prix in the Republic of South Africa a number of years ago. Just good to spread our sport worldwide, that's for sure. Well, 35.95 for Nicola. And that will put him currently into 8th place.
I'll take it.
Next, representing Slovenia, David Sedej.
Oh, David's 15 years old. Coached by Katarina Berja. 33.77 2 years ago on the Junior Grand Prix. Skating here tonight at home to Human.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me.
David Sedej, Slovenija.
Well, that first element really got away from David. Looked to hurt the shoulder maybe a little bit. A bit of an awkward fall. Well, after the difficult fall, comes back with the triple flip. Some good traveling 3 turns. Carries the momentum up into the air. Pretty tight position, under-rotated in the judge system. But the mechanics were there. Just not quick enough in the air to get all the way around into the flying sit spin. Big circle. You see those big circles when he landed? Of course, that slowed the spin down right away. It was really difficult to keep that speed going. That flying sit spin comes in at level 3. So missing just one of the features, probably the 8 revolutions. And here's the double axel. A little bit later. Rides off the end of the edge nicely. Gets right on top of the skate into a twizzle. So, but a little work on posture and again how you hold your arms and extensions, things like that will start to polish up this young man's skating. And the traveling 3 turns into the change combination spin at the end of the program. That's in at level 3. So missing one feature there, plus GOE. And finishing the music just a little bit earlier, sort of difficult to hang in there when you know you're done, but the music's not.
The short program score, please. David Sedej from Slovenia has earned the
A 39.35 for David. That will put him currently into 8th place.
Currently to the 8th place.
Well, the bronze medal winner in Courchevel week 1 this season on the Junior Grand Prix, 16-year-old Francois Pitot from France, coached and choreographed by Florent Amadio. Such a great performer. Now a solid coach, 61.27 personal best in that competition, skating to Senza Paro by Il Divo. Well, I really like this young man skating. It's free, maybe not 100% controlled right yet, not there, but he's open, he's fast, great ice coverage, upper body movement, skates big. And with that comes a little risk, and wasn't his best technical program tonight for sure, but he certainly got some nice skills. If you want to make an impression, you've got to have both the presentation and the technical skills. And in juniors, generally you're chasing that for a number of years. Good speed here. Triple axel look good on the in the air, but not all the way on the landing and too far back on the heel. There's the triple Lutz on the lean, gets the free leg back into the double toe loops, so saves that combination. Good work. Good athlete. Here's the triple flip. And kind of a messy landing too far forward. You saw the snow fly, so minus Joey on that. And some nice moves right up into the flying sit spin. That's a level 3. So missing one feature there. Maybe short on 8 revolutions. Not sure. But I like this young man skating. He's got a sort of a open, free style. And although that might get him in trouble sometimes, it also makes him look fresh and innovative and a little bit different at this point, at least in juniors. It changes when you get into seniors. So many good skaters, but only 16 years old. So a number of years still here on the junior circuit.
The short program score is François Mito from France.
59.12 for the short program. That's going to put Francois Pitot currently into 3rd place.
On the 3rd place.
There you go. Look at your top 5 skaters so far. Pretty tight. 59, 59, 59, 56. Pretty close competition at this point.
Next, representing the Czech Republic, Georgi Reshtenko.
Well, Georgi is 18 years old, 2nd junior Grand Prix season, 11th in Kosice, coached by Michael Matlock and Roman Usatov. 59.63 personal best in the short back in 2019. Skating the free program, the end final skater in Group 2 to Love Is Gone.
What are we supposed to do after all that we've been through? When everything that felt right is wrong, now that the love is gone, there is nothing left to prove. No use to deny the simple truth. Can't find the reason to keep holding on, now that the love is gone. Love is gone. Love is gone. Yeah, there's nothing left to prove. No use to deny the simple truth. Can't find the reason to keep holding on. Now the love is gone. The love is gone.
Georgi Reshtenko, the Czech Republic.
But pretty good reaction on the jump combination when Georgi popped that triple Lutz into a double Lutz, but he quickly got that free leg back, went up into a triple toe loop, so didn't give up on the combination once the first mistake was made. Very quick, very powerful skater. His personal best 59.63. Let's take a look at the triple axel. Great pullback, but outside the circle, kind of loose in the air, so rotated a little bit like a helicopter blade, just a little bit all over. There's the double Lutz, but pulls back up into the nice, tight, fast triple toe loop, so good work there. The triple axel, no question, is there, but on a lean and a little slow in the rotation. And an entrance into the change combination spin at the end of the program. Pretty good back camel. There's illusions up into the upright, and then the change of foot here back into the low sit spin position. Those circles are pretty big, so when you start to spin on big circles, it slows you down. You need to be on those tiny little circles, perfectly centered, and the spin will maintain its speed.
Сам почувствовал, как нравится, просто вперед движение. Да, зачем? На лицо тоже поторопился. Встал, давай быстрее крутить, до ноги не дошел.
The short program score, please.
Well, short program score for Georgi Rishtenko from the Czech Republic.
From the Czech Republic.
Season's best, 60.23. That will put Georgi currently into second place.
Which is his new season's best. That brings him currently to the second place.
Ну, наверное, произвольно собирался.
There will be a short break for us rehearsing.
And here's a look at the standings after the first two groups. Matthew Nilsson still in first place with a 65.80, and pretty tight after that, 60, 59, 59, 59, 56. Lots can happen in the free program. We'll take a short break during the ice resurfacing and let you visit with another installment into the ISU Center of Excellence. Elements Explained. We're going to take a look at two toe jumps, the flip and the Lutz. Enjoy.
Welcome to the ISU Centers of Excellence. My name is Jason Dungeon. I'm a coach on staff in the Detroit Skating Club in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Today, we're going to be speaking about the flip jump. I mean, obviously you've seen it done single, double, triple, and quads now. So, traditionally, the flip is done off either a 3-turn or a mohawk. Today, we're going to see the single and double flip. But what's most important about the flip jump is that when the takeoff commences, you see a clean back inside edge. When I start to teach the single flip, what's important is how we line up the takeoff. All right, so I usually have my students stand feet together, arms at their sides. I have them take their right foot, put it back in line with the right shoulder. Cross their hands across their chest, rotate their shoulders and open up. And that's your takeoff position. So, once we've established our takeoff position, the important thing is to keep your weight on your left foot as you draw back so you can transfer to the right to leave the ice. That is what will keep you on a clean back inside edge. On the single, we draw back, we lift up, foot comes in, toes pointed down, we just stay there. On the double, same takeoff. Now we bring both feet down together. And on a triple, we're gonna come up, and as we step down, switch feet and lock our ankles together. Remember, it's a toe jump, which means I must put my toe in the ice before I try to jump. That's one of the most common mistakes I see. And secondly, the one thing we never ever have to move when we jump is our head. It should always stay very still through the whole jumping process. So, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you got some good pointers from it, and I hope it helps you find the flip of your future. Thank you, and good luck.
Hello, I'm Fang Dan from the ISU Beijing Center of Excellence. I'm the ISU judge and international singles technical controller. Today, we are learning the last jump. First, let's figure out what's last jump. Last jump is a toe pick assist jump with an entrance from back outside edge. The beginners can practice on back outside curve exercise from 2 feet to 1 foot. Notice, before the toe pick, keep the left arm straight forward. Don't move the hip. Hold the toe pick leg, and the left arm and the left leg should rotate together as the skater takes off. Before learning double lutz, you can stand still, practice the toe pick rotating followed by back spin. These moves could help the skater find the center of rotation better. That's all for today. See you next time. Bye bye.
slušalice ići, pa mislim, jesam dizat, ne mislim...
Ne znam zašto ovo radi, možda misli da štede ili što.
Pa štedem na vodi, mislim, na ničemu drugom. Da je ovako ne mećem 4 vrećice unutra nego jedna. To me ljuti, mislim, a fin je hotel inače, zbilja.
Lokacija mu je dobra, mislim, tamo, pored centra. Nije daleko od Kosice. A vi ste iz Zagreba? Lijepo vam je tamo. I nešto popravili sada po Kosice?
Sve stoji. Mi smo isto dali, imali smo neke štete na kući, dali smo zahtjev, ali ne očekujem da će bilo što dobro.
Baš mi je žao. Ja volim da idem, imate vi bolji da ležite i hotel nego ovdje. Prije COVID-a predstavljaju da smo tamo išli, a sada ne idem. A baš bih voljela da se malo ne bi padem na dole.
Pa bit će ovo.
Bolje, opet motivacije su nam puno bolje nego ovdje.
Na zadnje vreme su dao i mlađih na dosta koji.
Da, oni su da se tamo idem. Sad ja znači, moj još ne oboljelo, ja i ona i sad još dobim ovo objesilo se naravno pozorišta, a čekam da se inače komplikovano.
Ovo se bude smirilo, da.
Jeste držimo ovo redoslijeda?
Pa mislim da da.
A, okej, onda 21 minut. Još 8 minuta.
Nije, zagrijavanje je 20:54.
A, zagrijavanje, a dobro. Ovaj broj da da.
To nam dobro.
Welcome back to Ljubljana, Slovenia, week number 5 on the ISU Junior Grand Prix Series. The men's short program final group coming up in just a few moments. Look downtown, wonderful shops, tourist attractions. That boat's a little empty, actually. And there's a look at Tivoli Park and the arena host here to the fourth Junior Grand Prix in the past 7 years. We love coming to this beautiful part of Europe. Nice new video cube up on the roof, renovations in the back, new boards. So this rink has certainly been upgraded since the last time we were here a couple of years ago.
The following competitors may now take the ice for a 6 minutes warming up. From Korea, Yang Hyun Cha. From Spain, Euken Alberdi. From Great
Here's a look at the start order
Brady Leggett.
as they're announced
From Latvia,
for the final group.
Daniels Kokes. From Russia, Ilya Yablokov. And from Estonia, Arlet Levandi.
Well, the top score so far, 65.80 by Matthew Nilsson of the United States. Has not been, and I don't mean this in any disrespect at all, but it has not been a stellar event yet at this point. Well, the skaters all making some errors, and last week was probably the best men's event I'd seen for a number of years in juniors, and often talked about as these young men are growing so rapidly. It's very difficult to be consistent. And generally speaking, on the junior circuit, the men have been a little bit more inconsistent, or quite a bit more inconsistent than the women. But it's understandable with the growth. Changes your timing. But 6 more skaters to come, so things could certainly look up here. You can see a lot of mistiming on the takeoffs. Generally speaking, these young men have got a lot of power, and they're growing and getting stronger, and natural instinct for the men is to just use that muscle, jab that pick in, throw your body up in the air, and hope for the best. When you see a really finely executed jump, it's not the strength, it's the timing that makes it work. Same thing in pairs. It's not the power of the man lifting the women, it's really the timing of the takeoff that makes those lifts work. Here's a look at our schedule for tomorrow. The rhythm dance takes to the ice at 1500 hours in the afternoon, and we'll move on to the men's free program at 18:05. Medals will be presented tomorrow night. And then on to the final day of competition here in Ljubljana. Women's free skate takes to the ice at 12 noon. Then into the free dance. We'll finish the week of competition here at 17:20. We'll then move on to Gdansk, Poland for September 30th to October 2nd. We'll finish out the Junior Grand Prix season 2021, October 7th to 9th in Linz, Austria. And of course, the Junior and Senior Grand Prix final in Osaka, Japan, December 10th to 12th. And a look at the start order, or pardon me, the results so far after two groups. You can see 65.80 is the score to beat.
Skaters, there is 1 minute left for warming up.
Remember to subscribe to our ISU Junior Grand Prix YouTube.com at YouTube.com. We are looking to make that 100,000 subscriptions. We're just 1,000 off. That will mean so much after 7 years of producing the Junior Grand Prix. We're thrilled with getting that close. We just need a little push over the top. So for those of you who may not have subscribed, we hope you help us out, and of course you'll get the start orders, access, and notification when we go live on the Junior Grand Prix events.
Skaters,
and here we go, final group
session
in the men's short program.
Please leave the ice.
Well, this young man has a great chance to
Ladies and gentlemen,
get into the top
first
three.
compete, representing Korea, Young Hyun Cha.
17-year-old Young Hyun Cha from Korea, fourth Junior Grand Prix season, 7th in Kosice, 69.61 personal best at the Winter Youth Olympic Games 2020. Skating tonight to the Godfather Suite.
Cha, Korea.
Oh, what a nice, clean technical program for Young-hyun Cha of Korea. Personal best was 69.61. He's happy coming off the ice. There's the first smile. What a great job. You only need 65.81 to take the lead. And the jumps were big and they were clean. No triple axel, but the rest of the elements were really well done. A high GOE in some of them. Here's the double axel. Nice distance. May want to stretch and point those toes a little bit more on the landings. Those are small little details. Look at the lutz all the way around. Reloads that free leg, gets it back up into the triple toe loop on the quarter, but that's okay. Still 10.18 points for that one element. There's the triple flip, and that was so beautiful. Nice and soft, landing on the knee. Glided on that landing edge, and here's some of the steps. Using good upper body. These steps come in at level 3, so that's really good for juniors. That's sort of your target. You get the odd skater getting a 4, but a 3 is also extremely good. And change combination's been only level 3 at the end of the program, missing one of the features, but overall, very solid free program, or short program, pardon me, and should have a good score here tonight.
너무 잘했어. 떨렸어?
아니요, 근데 몸이 너무 약간 흐물거려가지고.
약간 가벼웠지.
Both of the Korean women skaters had really good programs today. Lots of skill and ability.
안 좋은 계획이 있어.
너무 잘했어.
The short progress score, please.
정신 좀 많이 줘라, 제발. 용감하게 타는.
Short program score 67.33, season's best. Good reaction in the kiss and cry. That'll put Young-hyun Cha from Korea into first place. I think the coach is happier than the skater. A little fist pump there. Great reaction. Love that. That's fun to see.
Next, representing Spain, Euken.
Euken is 18 years old. First junior Grand Prix event. Coached by Patrick Kappa-Martin.
Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? You're the same. One love, one life. When it's gone.
Well, that was a solid skate. Nice flip, nice Lutz toe. Nice smile coming off the ice. Whoa, we missed the hug from the coach. Come on, there we go. Great job. Good 3 turns, good speed up. The triple flip, nice and low, reaches back. Really want to tidy up the landing positions, but great jumping. There's the triple Lutz. Reloads, gets down really nice and low and pushes himself up higher. Gets clear on the triple toe loop, so great jump combination. There's the double axel, which was over-rotated a little bit. The easiest of the 3 jumping passes. And the rest of the program pretty well executed. Change combination spin at the end of the program, though, just a level 1, so certainly missing all the features there. And the change camel spin as well only had a level 1, so missing a number of points on the spins. Some work to do in that, but certainly not difficult to fix up.
Patrick y Marta.
The show program score, please. Eugen Aguirre from Spain has earned
53.73. Nod of approval in Kiss and Cry. That's going to put Jonken currently into 8th place. But good overall program. Well, our next competitor comes from Great Britain, 17-year-old Freddie Leggett. Skating the short program here this evening to Way Down We Go by Kalo.
Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh, we get what we deserve. And way down we go. Oh, way down we go. So way down we go. Way down we go.
Pretty Legend, Great Britain.
A good experience for Freddie to get out on the Junior Grand Prix. Had a couple errors in this short program. Release that upper body a little bit too early in the flip. We'll look at that. And the hand in between the triple loop and the double toe loop. Here's a look at the first element. Good looking triple loop in the air, but too far forward. Hand goes down. Doesn't have a lot of momentum, but gets all the way around the double toe loop. So good patience. Here's the triple flip. Upper body releases too early, way too early. And got him on a lean. Double axel. Arms followed through with the free leg. Nice. Good turnout on the extension of the landing. This flying sit spin looks pretty nice up in the air. Just in the level 2, so missing 2 features, probably not 8. And it's so good to get out in an international competition and see skaters from around the world and get a better feeling of where you're at in your development stage, what you need to do to move up the ladder. It's more about what you learned than what you've done at the competition.
The short program score, please. Pretty Legend, Great Britain, has learned in the
Short program score 47.31. That'll put Freddie currently into 11th place.
He's currently on the 11th place.
So this is where we start from.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, see, do you want some water? We can't leave here until the camera is up.
Next, representing Latvia.
Well, from Latvia, 15-year-old Daniel Cocker's first Junior Grand Prix season, second event, 9th in week 2 in Courchevel. 47.18 personal best in the competition, skating to Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers.
Sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away.
Daniel Skokers, Latvia.
Well, I mentioned Danielle's in Courchevel has a unique and innovative, aggressive style, and it's got lots of power, but on the jumps, the power supersedes the technique. So he's got some challenges in that, but he's got the core of being innovative and fresh and new, different, and you want to have that. That's important. Here's the triple axel attempt, and over rotates that by quite a bit. That's almost coming into 4 rotations, and didn't check out early enough, so has a fall there. And here's the triple flip. You can see shoulders are rounded, really far forward, body's not totally organized in the air, but he's a real free spirit in the program and carries that type of approach. It makes you sort of sit up and watch, because he's an aggressive performer, but he's not an organized, coordinated technician yet. When he learns the difference between technique and power, and allow that power to use that in the choreography with his passion, and keep the technique of the jumps nice and organized, you don't need to use as much power on the takeoffs. But fun to watch. You're never quite sure what you're going to get, for sure, at this point. But as Daniels gets more organized and more creative, it'll be interesting. Very interesting. It's so elusive when you've got the strength and the power and you love to perform. You wonder, why can't I do it so easily like others do it? It's because you're trying too hard. And it's really hard to not try hard in jumping, because you think more strength and power will make it better, but it doesn't. It's got timing. It's got to do with timing. Let's take a look at the short program scores. The season's best, 50.54. That would be a lot higher with clean jumps. Yet to come in this young man's career, I'm sure. Our next competitor comes from Russia, 17-year-old Ilya Leblokov. Second Junior Grand Prix season, second event, was second in Kosice, born in St. Petersburg, 77.53, personal best at the World Junior Championships in 2020. We'll be skating to Born to Play, and I Need You.
Yabloko, Russia.
A personal best in the short program is 77.53. Might come pretty close to that here tonight. Good performance, solid technical elements, great energy. Once those were done, let's look at some of the elements in the program. Pretty focused eyes right off the top. Here's the speed up into the triple flip. Good height all the way around. Has to do a 3-turn because that free leg was stuck to the side. Here's the triple axel. This was just beautiful right off the end of the edge. Nice and straight and strong in the air. Really easy on the landing. Good quality triple axel with a 1.83 GOE. So that's a 9.83 points for that one element. There's the triple Lutz. Lifts way up in the air. And gets the triple toe loop done as well. Traveling 3 turns into the change camel spin, and watch over the jump over to the back camel. There's the forward outside edge. That's good. Gets that. And jumps over. Not easy to keep the speed up here, but grabbing the blade gives a little bit more force to pick up a little bit of speed on that back camel. Camel change camels are difficult to do to keep the speed up. And Nelia got a level 4 on that element with a plus 0.78. So should see a pretty good score here, and most certainly would take over the lead. We'll see.
The short program score is Ilya Yabloko from Russia. Has earned in the short
The season's best, 78.89. And Ilya Yablokov does take over the lead. There you go. Your top 5 skaters so far, 1 to come.
Next, representing Estonia, Arlet Levandi.
Arlet Levandi, born in Tallinn, coached by Anna Levandi, and choreographed by Benoit Richaud. 63.63, personal best in the Lombardi Trophy. Skating to Carmen.
L'amour est comme l'oiseau de Twitter, on est bleu de lui seulement pour 48 heures. D'abord ça finit, ensuite on se follow, on en devient fêlé et on finit solo. Et à tous ceux qui vous like, les sourires en plastique sont souvent des coups d'hashtag. Ah les amis, les potes, les followers, vous faites erreur, vous avez juste la cote.
This was Arlet Levandi.
Well, what an innovative skater Arlette is. Love the innovations of all the low moves, particularly in the step sequence. Very aggressive, accelerates into the elements, doesn't hold back, and is in pretty good control on the takeoffs, but he's not cautious, which makes it exciting. There's just a little split move there, and nice detail. Look at the speed here, nice and low in the knees. There's the triple lutz, covers good air, but steps out. Then he goes up into the triple toe loop, which he was already eliminated once he put the free foot down, so that doesn't count. Double axel here, the arms come back, no problem. Lifts nicely off the takeoff edge into an illusion. And here's into the back camel spin, nice pointed toe into illusions. The upright spin, cross foot, both feet on the ice. And that spin is in at a level 4. And here's the triple flip. Straight up and right on top on the landing. Really nice. You can see everything was aggressive. Look at the facial expression there. Just working those edges right with the music and the rhythm and the timing. Some nice little kicks there. And a little pose. I mean, those are all little details, but it attracts the eye because it's different. And particularly because it works with the music. Nice. Very nice. Well, the final skater of 17 in the men's short program. Innovative, fresh, aggressive. We'll see what type of score comes out of this program. 63.67 is personal best. Not sure he'll hit that, but nevertheless, an interesting skater to watch. Short program score 59.60. That'll put Arlette Levandi into 6th place.
And he's on the 6th place. Dear ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of men's short programs. Thanking you for your attention. We wish you a pleasant evening.
And here's a look at the final standings in the men's short program. Ilya 78.89, Young Hyun 67.33, and Matthew Nilsson from the United States 65.80. Your top 3 skaters after the short, and a look at the rest of the field. And here's a look at the remaining schedules for this competition tomorrow. The rhythm dance takes to the ice at 1500 hours. We'll move on to the men's free program tomorrow night at 18:05. And then on Saturday, the women's free skate goes at 12 noon. The free dance will close out this week 5 of competition at 17:20. We will move on to Gdansk, Poland next week, September 30th to October 2nd. We'll finish out the Junior Grand Prix 2021 in Linz, Austria, October 7th to 9th. Don't forget the Junior and Senior Grand Prix final in Osaka, Japan, December 10th to 12th. Well, that concludes our coverage of Day 1 here in Ljubljana. For all of us here at the ISU and Red Brick Sports, thank you for watching. Good night, everyone.